Hello and welcome to another Maths Cure video. In this video we're going to be going through questions 16 to 20 in the foundation exam that we've already started. So let's get started. So, question 16, sorry. So it says here is a hexagon, A, B, C, D, E, F. Okay, so you can see our hexagon here. It gives us the length of some sides, and it tells us CD is parallel to AF. So this side up here, this is parallel to this side. That is important, okay, because we're trying to work out the area of this hexagon. So what we're going to do is split this into two shapes. So we're going to split this into a rectangle, ABEF, okay, and into a trapezium, BCDE, okay. And then we'll work out the area of the two, and then we can combine them. So, and just increase the thickness of my drawing. Okay, so we've got the area of the rectangle. Okay, so A, B, E, F. So that's quite simply just base times length. So it's going to be 20 times 14. Okay, and that gives us, just stick it in your calculator to get 280. Okay, 280 for this bit here, and that is centimeters. And make sure you remember the units, it's centimeters squared because it's area. So this whole area here is 280. Okay, now the trapezium. So in the formula sheet, we have the formula for the area of the trapezium. Okay, it's right here. So the area of the trapezium is 1/2 AB times H. Okay, so AB is the top length, B is the bottom length, and H is the height. And they have to be parallel, the top and bottom. And that's why it told us in the question that they're parallel. Okay, so back to the question. We have, so let's just write out the formula. We've got area, so I'm just going to put area A equals 1/2 times A. Okay, so A is our 16 plus B, which is our 20 across, times the height. And this is where you could get tripped up. So you might think, oh look, so the height of the whole thing here, that's 24. Well actually, we're only looking for this height here. The whole thing is 24. This thing is 14. That means this bit here must be 10. Okay, so it's 24 take away 14 will give us 10. So we times this by 10. And if we work that out, so we'll get 1/2 times, or we get 16 plus 20, which is 36. So 1/2 times that will give you 18. And then we've got that times 10, which will give you 180. Okay, so 180 plus 280. So 180 plus 280, 280, sorry about the bad handwriting here, it gives you, so 180 plus 280 gives you 460. And again, remember the units, it is centimeters squared, but they write it down for you. And that is our first 4 marks. Okay, let's move on. Question 17. You might need a thinner pen here. Okay, so question 17, we've got triangle S. Reflect triangle S in the line y equals x. Label the new triangle R. So let's get on with that. So the line y equals x. So let's just say we have x is 1, or y is also going to be 1. Let's see, we've got x is 2, y is going to be 2. So basically the line y equals x is just a diagonal line. Okay, like that. Y equals negative x would be in the other way, going down, negative. Okay, and now we need to reflect this. So we've got, so it go this corner here is 2 this way, so it's going to be 2 this way. Okay, and then we can just work it out from there. So that's going to be 1 up. It's going to be there. It's going to be there. Okay, we've got a triangle here, and I believe it said to label it R. Okay, and that is our triangle R. Next, we have translate triangle S by the vector. So we've got a vector here, -4 over -6. This is a column vector. Label the new triangle T. So -4 is to the left, and -6 is down. Okay, down. Okay, so that's what you do in a column vector. If you have it positive on top, it's right, negative left, positive on the bottom, you have up, negative down. So it's -4 left. So we go left 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here, and then -6 down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this is the top of it. Okay, and then the next one's going to be here, and then here. Okay, so this is our triangle T. Okay, next part. Okay, we've got describe fully the single transformation that maps triangle P onto Q. Okay, so it's going to be an enlargement. As you can see, we're getting bigger. And then, so you need to have 2 points there. So it's an enlargement, that's point 1. Okay, enlargement. And then you have to say the point, the center of enlargement, okay? So we'll say enlargement around, and the way you work this out, so you really need straight lines here. So I'm going to just get some straight lines up. Okay. Okay, so what we need to do is get a straight line from here and to the P, and then just follow it along like that. Okay, that's good. And then we have to do it for all three, crossing with the same sides. And where all three of them cross is at the center of enlargement. Okay, and you can quite clearly see that it is around 0, which is the origin. Okay, so I can just clear that now. You've seen that it's the origin. Okay, so we can say around the origin. Okay, and that is 5 marks for that whole question. So that's translations and the like, not too hard. Okay, question 18. The table gives information about the times in hours some students spent doing sports 1 week. Okay, calculate and estimate for the mean time these students spent doing sport. Give your answer in hours correct to 1 decimal place. So first of all, we need to make a third column on this table called midpoint. So I'm just going to put mid, and it's the midpoint of the hours. So for this one, between 0 and 2, it's 1. Between 2 and 4, it's 3. Between 4 and 6 is 5. Between 6 and 8, it's 7. Between 8 and 10, it's 9. Okay. And then next, what we have to do is multiply the frequency times the midpoints. Okay. And then we'll divide by the total amount of students. So we've got 5 times 1. That's just 5. Okay. 3 times 9. Well, 3 times 9 would be 27. We've got 24 times 5, or just use your calculator for that. 24 times 5 will give you 120. Sorry for the bad division bar. Okay, and then we've got 40 times 7 is 280. Okay, and then finally 9 times 7 will give you 63. Okay, and then we divide that by the total number of students. Sorry, the frequency, so that will be 5 plus 9, so we just add this whole row together, and that will give you 5 plus 9 plus 24 plus 40 plus 7 at the bottom, gives you 85. So divide this whole thing by 85, and that will give you the mean, and we have to make sure it's to 1 decimal place. So the answer is 5 plus 27 plus 120 plus 280 plus 63. Okay, and that is going to be all divided by 85, and the answer is 5.8. Okay, and that is the final answer for this question, and that is 4 marks. Okay, question 19. Anna and Lionel share $675 in the ratio 4 to 5. Lionel gives 3/5 of his share of his money to his mother. How much money does Lionel give to his mother? So 2 steps here. First of all, work out how much money Lionel gets. So he gets So how many parts are in this ratio? So it's 4 to 5. So there's 9 parts. So how many parts? Leonor gets 5 parts. So how much is 1 part worth? So we do 6, 7, 5 divided by 9 to find out how much 1 part is worth. Okay. So 1 part is worth 6, 7, 5 divided by 9 is $75. Okay. $75. So you times that by 5 because he's got 5 parts to tell you how much Leonor gets. So Leonor gets $375. Okay, that's how much he gets of the share. And then he gives, so step 2 is how much does he give to his mother? He gives 3/5 of his money to his mother. So it's 375 times 3/5. Okay, so you can just stick that into your calculator, or you could just do divided by 5 and then times 3. So times 3/5 gives you $225. He gave $225 to his mother. That's an easy 5 marks there. Okay. Question 20. E equals n squared plus n plus 5. Work out the value of e when n is 3. So e equals n squared. So that's 3 squared. So we've got 3 squared plus n, which is 3, plus 5. Okay, just add that together. You get 9 plus 3, which is 12, plus 5, which is 17. Okay. Ali thinks that the value of e will be a prime number for any whole number value of n. Is Ali correct? You must give a reason for your answer. So first of all, let's try when n is. So let's just say n is 4 because 4 is a whole number, so we can do that. So if n is 4, e is going to be 4 squared, which is 16, plus 7, which is 17, plus 5, which equals. Sorry, let me say that again. So we've got is 4 squared, okay, which is 16, plus 4, not 3, which is 20, plus 5, which gives you 25. And 25 is not a prime number, so Ali is not correct. So no, and your reason would be Ali is not correct because when n is 4, e is 25, which is not a whole number, and that would get you the 2 marks. Thanks for watching this video. I hope it was useful. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.